Goodbye.
Here's your retirement money. I have some ideas, but I can't really run a business.
If you don't mind, I'll help you. My name's Keiichi Sato. I started up a small company with my senpais from college. It's a company that makes and releases games on smartphones. Even a small company like ours can compete with other companies in the same industry, creating and releasing simple but interesting games one after another in a short period of time. One day... Sato! Yes, what is it? There's nothing else you can do at our company now. So, you're going to quit, right? Well then, goodbye.
Here's your retirement money.
What? Takahashi-senpai, what in the world is going on? It's exactly what I said. Me and Suzuki-san highly evaluated your management skills and started up the business together. Yes, that's right. When we first started the business, we needed to stabilize our business. But now, it's all stable. And people who makes a negative into a zero turns into people who aren't needed in the company anymore. Once it turns into zero, the fewer the number of people in the company, the more profit we'll get. We also provided you with your retirement money. So, you'll quit, right?
That's the way life is, right? If you quit, I'll get paid more.
You guys don't know anything about running a business, huh? What do you mean? Controlling the business isn't just when you first start a company. Huh? I mean, when are you going to quit? Just listen to me. You should always keep thinking and planning ahead on how to manage your company and its business. Yeah, I know that already. Not only that, but you should always keep track of how your company's doing. And keep managing it. Yeah, whatever you say. So, controlling the business management's necessary for as long as the company exists.
Sato-kun, are you planning to stay with this company for as long as you can or something?
Since our business has been stable, there's no need for that, right? And there's no way this situation will remain the same forever. There'll be good times and bad times. You do understand that, right? If you're here, we have to pay your salary. But if you quit, the amount of money that Suzuki-san and I get will increase. So, to be honest, I'd be happy if you just left the company. So these two aren't thinking about running the company after all. If that's the case, how do you feel about the fact that I've taken the lead in maximizing profits when releasing our games? That sales approach should have maximized profits, right? I think you did a great job for that. So you guys need me. But we don't anymore. Why's that? Because I know how to do it now. That's not the issue though. We used that approach then, but I'm the only one here who can proceed in a flexible and optimized approach in any given case. Plus, you'll have to apply a different approach for other games. Well, when that time comes, I'll think of a different approach then. I think we'll always need people who understand how to manage the business. Even if we put that part aside, just like you two. I've entrusted my dream to our company that we started up together and worked hard for. I still want to give it my all at this company. Please, let me stay. I beg you. I've said this many times, but... We don't need you. The senpais don't seem to have any intention of changing their minds. It's very unfortunate, but continuing to work with these people, it's not going to work out well in the end. A company of people where they don't listen carefully, don't think, and kick out their colleagues saying, "We don't need you." I quit. Good. You should have said so from the beginning. See you later.
Bye-bye.
That's how I quit the company which I started with my senpais. Since I had no income, I moved out of the apartment I was living in, so I asked my best friend, Taro Kyogoku, if I could move into his parents' house. I heard that Taro's parents were working overseas, and that he's now living with his sister, Yui-san.
You must be Sato-kun. Taro told me all about you. Please do come in.
Thank you. Please excuse me. Wow, she's beautiful.
I heard you used to work for a game company for smartphones, Sato-kun. I'm really interested in that industry, but...
Yes, I was. But companies like that really need someone who can keep on coming up with good game ideas.
Oh, really? I can come up with lots of game ideas.
Oh, really? This is very good.
I have more, like this one.
Oh, the games that Yui-san said she had created had great ideas, were elaborate and carefully crafted, and above all, they were fun. Yui-san, you should start your own business with the games you created.
Oh? You think so? But it's just that...
What's the problem?
I have good ideas, but I can't really run a business.
If so, I'm good at running a business. I can help you if you don't mind. That is...
What? Really? So, a person who comes up with the ideas and a person who can manage the business. That's who we need?
Yes! Let's start a business together!
Okay.
And like that, Yui-san and I decided to start up a business together. I was really excited for the first time in a long time. We started the business and the numbers of downloads on our newly released games started to increase. Yeah! Great job, Yui-san!
It's amazing to see things go so well from the start.
Let's keep up the great work!
Yes.
Oh. Yui-san kept on making games, and at the same time, the relationship between Yui-san and I got closer. She made an action game in which a human deformed character with simple designs, which looked like a black stick, moved around the screen in every direction. And she also made a brain training puzzle game with unconventional rules. All of these games were still wonderfully interesting and addictive. Once our company had a certain amount of profit, it invested funds and increased advertising, and the number of game downloads increased dramatically than before. The games became a hit on social media, and they were covered by online news outlets. The games were one hit after another, and we received some maximized profits. Before I knew it, compared to how I worked at my previous company, my work performance was exceeding, where the download numbers doubled than the ones I saw at the previous company.
Sato-kun, you're amazing, aren't you? I actually didn't expect this much, to be honest. I didn't understand these things at all. I totally have respect for you.
I'm a little embarrassed. Yui-san, it's really amazing to see your ideas being used as games.
Sato-kun, you're amazing too.
And while that, at the Senpais company...
I heard that Sato-kun started up a new company and it's doing well.
Yeah, I heard. They're going viral on social media. It's been all over the news.
I bet they're making a lot of money, aren't they?
I'm sure they are. I think they're earning quite a lot.
On the other hand, it's a shame about our company. Lately, the numbers of downloads have been slowing down. It's gradually getting worse.
Yeah, maybe we need to increase advertisements or something.
The games aren't that interesting to begin with, are they?
Do you know how hard it is to come up with ideas for games?
Well, there were comments about it, you know. People are saying, what's different from the last game? If we don't use new ideas to the game, it gets boring, right?
What did you say?
Takahashi-kun, aren't you running out of ideas or something? Aren't you at your limit?
What are you doing for the company then, Suzuki-san?
For me? I put out ads, I guess?
Are you planning it well and having the ads out? Ads cost a lot of money. Do you know that?
I'm advertising the games as much as I can.
Takahashi-senpai couldn't continue to create fun, interesting games. In addition, their company didn't take any measures to maximize profits. Furthermore, as a result of his unplanned management, their company's maintenance costs became an issue. Their company's funds dried up. And finally, a demand for corporate tax payments drove their company out of business. Might as well take over Sato's company. One day, Takahashi-senpai contacted me, asking to meet him. I didn't want to see him, but he was so insistent that I had no choice but to meet him at a cafe. Yo, Sato, you started up a company again, huh? And it looks like you're doing well this time. Well, yes, thank you. Can I have your business card? Here you go. Thanks. So, how's it going? Did you find someone who can make interesting games and hire that person or something? Wait, maybe. Are you running a lot of ads or something? Why aren't you talking? Takahashi-senpai. I heard that your company went out of business. Oh yeah, I quit. Since I was the one who started that company with you, and you're the one calling me out here, shouldn't you have told me about that first? You think so? Well, I guess you're right. Sorry about that. That company went out of business. Is that okay? Jeez, is that how you report to someone who was once your friend and who struggled to start a business with you? And to say that you screwed it all up. He's got a lot of nerve. That's not the point, man. Let's start a company together again. How about it? Or actually, let me just join your company as a business partner. Did you just say that's not the point? You're going to grow your business, right? I have experience and I'll be a great asset to the company. What do you mean? I was forced out of the company by you, senpai. Are you thinking of taking over my company? He knows, huh? No. I just want to share our hardships and joys as your friend again. That's enough. There's no way I'm going to work with you, Takahashi-senpai, who kicked me out when I thought we were actually friends. No, thank you. Well then, is that all you have to say? Yes, but... Well then, if you'll excuse me... What a terrible person. Yeah, Sato. Then, I'll go over to his home. Yo, Sato. Takahashi-senpai. What are you doing here all of a sudden? I didn't want you to come here because it would be a hassle to my best friends. Oh, come on, don't say that. Who's that beautiful woman over there? Her name's Kyogoku-san. She's the woman I started up the company with.
My name's Kyogoku.
Why are you here? We talked about this the other day. But hire me as your business partner. Well, I already told you as well. I will never ever work with you again. But you know... You kicked me out of the company, and as a result of ignoring my way of doing the business management, the company went out of business, you know? What on earth do you think you're doing coming here with such a terrible business background like that? What's in it for me to work with you, Takahashi-senpai? Do let me know. What's in it for you? I can't come up with any reasons. Let me ask you in a simple way. What can you do, Takahashi-senpai? Is there anything you can do?
You failed at running a business, didn't you?
I failed at running my business once, but... I mean, you didn't even run anything. He's right, but I did give out instructions to advertise. The tactic is to run a bunch of ads and build a potential clientele.
If you don't do advertising well, more and more money will be wasted, you know? It's dangerous. Did you actually know that?
Did you even verify the effectiveness of your ads? Verify? I didn't even know you could verify the effectiveness of an ad.
Don't tell me you didn't know about that. I mean, what kind of tactic is that? Then, it's the same as throwing money away, you know?
Throwing money away?
You kicked Sato-kun out of your company, and on top of that, you wasted company funds, which is really precious. And...
You've never understood anything about business management. Seriously? I didn't understand anything about business management, huh? But the quality of the games itself.
But the quality of the game itself was excellent. Is that what you were just thinking?
That's right. The game itself was very...
I tried your game, but what was that? It was just plain boring. I uninstalled it as soon as I could.
Uninstalled it? As soon as you could? Oh, that one. Did you make that game, Takahashi-senpai? I saw that too. That wasn't that good. It was obvious you had no ideas left, and I even felt a bit sad about it. I didn't know how people evaluated my game. Huh?
Our evaluation of you is like this. You worked so hard to mass-produce games like that until the company went out of business, huh? What a nonsense. You've been making piles of garbage.
Piles of garbage?
When I think of how terrible you were to kick out Sato-kun in the first place. Seriously, absolutely! I can't ever forgive you!
Oh, Yui-san. Thank you.
Leave now.
Gah.
Go on then. Leave.
I'll leave then. I feel terrible. Oh no, I feel nauseous. And so, Takahashi-senpai left, and he never came back. After that, Yui's ideas kept coming up, and she mass-produced games that became huge hits. Our company's sales performance increased, and we even hired a new programmer. Yui and I got married and bought a new apartment to live in together. After that, Takahashi-senpai repeatedly got hired and quit his jobs at game development companies because he couldn't fit in or he was dissatisfied with their working conditions. I later heard rumors that there were nowhere else than companies with terrible working conditions. So, he'd been working for a company which treated him poorly, and that he had fallen in despair. Thanks for watching until the end.
Please subscribe to our channel.